Welcome back. This is Empower. We focus on people and workplace. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. And before we took a break, we were looking at the stages of our business. And it's quite interesting that people, I think when we start, we don't know them. Most of us don't know.
Yeah.
Because nowadays we start a business because someone else has it.
Yeah.
Maybe my neighbor here, I remember a certain man who started a cabbage business because where we were staying, someone could come and sell in a, in a pickup. Mweka cabbages na zinaenda. Then the man also got a car, started, but now the cabbages were being eaten by animals because they're not being sold. He can't sell them. And I think, as you say, it's a system. Business is not just something to just think it will work. And one thing that you have spoken about, the idea stage and the need to seek God. You've talked about the second one is the starting point. And when I look back to what you said and how you started, because the business of the shoes, I believe, is not the business you're doing right now.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell us, you started the shoes. Had it gone through that process? And why did you switch from shoes to what you're doing now? Yes.
At when I was selling shoes, it was quite interesting serving ladies because I could sell ladies shoes.
Our shoes.
You know, ladies, they love fashion.
I know. Yeah.
So
they want to switch.
Yeah. And I was loving to sell to them.
Yeah.
So I could get many customer. And what I loved is that when I get the feedback that I am happy with the shoes, it have given me service. So I could try my level best to go to the market and look the best shoe that can serve my client.
Yes.
And then I have been partnering with God throughout my business. So it came a time God told me, now the season is over.
Wow.
You are switching. So, because I have made the Lord to be the CEO of my business.
Amazing.
So I have to hear what God tells me when he told me the season is over. And I asked him what up next to do. So he gave me the idea of the business that I'm doing right now. Yeah.
What are you doing now?
I do sell the beauty things for ladies. And I got this name that Revival Beauty Shop. So I have been serving God also in my business because every time I got client, we have to talk, share the word of God. And many people have come to Christ in that business. Many people have got healing. Many people's lives have been transformed through my business. And that is the thing that I love seeing because, you know, the word of God tells us that we shall give an account for what we have done here on earth. So when I see God moving in this business, it makes my heart melt for the passion of many people knowing God.
Yeah.
And I really love it.
And you're a person who loves mission.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when you see the Lord even changing people through your business, it's great because you're serving him. Yeah? Wow. Now, you talked about profitability. And sometimes it doesn't just come. And maybe for you, because you started by buying shoes and selling and you're adding profit, for you, profit was obvious or did it just come?
It was not obvious. There is a process.
Yes. I'm just imagining I bought a 200, I'm selling at 500, so 300. Yeah.
You know, many young people, they think that when I start a business, I will start making profit instant.
Yeah.
There is a process. And going through business allows that stage of process to undergo that process. Because when you undergo, you learn.
So tell me, in this shoes process, and for me it looks like the shoes process, the profit is automatic. So how do I need to go through the process if I'm selling maybe some things like maybe caps or shoes? Why am I not getting profit and I'm buying at 100, selling at 200?
I think also the service that you give, but it is not an obvious that you're gonna make a lot of profit. Sometimes you can make loss when you bring the commodity that are not suitable for your client.
So we have so many, they're just sitting there.
Yeah, maybe you have gone to the market without knowing what your client wants. Maybe you have bought high heels and maybe many customer. So it's good also to talk with your customer that you know what they really want, so that you cannot make many loss. I have made many loss. There was a time that I thought like, why not go and buy big items that I come and sell? So I had not prayed it about it. So me, I went to the market thinking that I'm gonna make the profit. So I bought my item. They stayed there for a few months without making any sales.
Wow.
Yeah, so there is a process.
And I think you get to know, to learn this process, you give yourself time.
Yeah.
Because, as I said earlier, is when we come to the business, and especially when I see Ruth is doing well, I imagine it will work automatically for me. Then so I don't give myself time to learn how the business is done or the challenges someone can face.
Yeah.
Because now those are challenges, because you can buy an item that is not required by the market. And when you're starting, maybe you've not even done survey, you've not interacted with people to know exactly what they need. Because I believe in a business, you're supposed to meet a specific need.
Yeah.
So if you come with products that don't meet the need of where I am, then it's a loss.
Very true.
And I think that's a good point, and we need to learn from people that these things need to to follow a certain procedure or a certain process so that you can be there. And give yourself time also.
Yeah.
Did you ever interact with other business people to learn how business is done, or did you, because you're praying, yes, God is giving you, guiding you, and God is faithful, He does. But did you interact with people also to learn how they do it?
Yeah, I took time to learn and to ask people, how does it go? Because even going through coaching of the business, because you can think that I'm gonna go to the market and buy things and come and sell them. Also do mapping location where you are putting your business. Know the need of the people in that area. Don't just wake up and say, I'm gonna start a business and put maybe a restaurant here or selling any item that is not suitable to the people around. First, know the need of the people around, because you're gonna meet the need of that people by bringing the item that they're gonna need. But there is also many challenge in the marketplace. For now, the business that I'm doing, there is quite challenges. For instance, you wake up, you go to the market, you find the high price have gone high of the item. So when you bring the item, before you convince your client that the item have hiked, it's gonna take time. But through those challenges, I have been able to talk with my client. I always, after selling the item that I have sold, I usually follow up. Does it favor you? Is it good? It's also good to follow up on your customer. Yeah.
So you make calls and tell them, is it working for
Even
you?
Sometimes you can choose to give them a gift. Maybe after a month, you see the clients that you have been having, a daily customer, just gift them. It makes them to come back to you. Yeah,
it helps me to be loyal to you. Wow, amazing. And it's quite interesting, but ask you a personal question. Have you ever reached a point whereby you felt like, you know, the business is not really doing very well, like, I wish I didn't leave my job, I'll still be getting a salary?
Yeah, there was time.
Yes, tell us more about that.
I was going to buy some item in Gikomba. You know, you have to wake up very early in the morning. I was the one shopping the shoes. So there in the market with my ngunia. So there is, I tell the young, there is a process that you go through. Maybe you see someone shining, but they are coming from somewhere. So that time I am carrying my gunia, and I was asking God, this is this is the way.
I can imagine. I can
So,
see you carrying one.
Yeah, and I was asking many questions to God. So I never knew that it's just a process that I'm
Yeah.
passing. So I never give up. I tell the young, never give up. Keep that persistence,
Yeah.
and God will gonna bless you. Doesn't matter how you are starting,
Yeah.
but the moment you make God to be the center of your business, God gonna bless the work of your hand. So allow God to take you the process. He will give you the grace. He will give you the grace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Do you have some people that you've employed in your shop?
Not yet for now,
So
but
now, okay.
I'm looking forward.
God is taking you there.
Yeah, yeah.
That is quite amazing. Now, you said that the main reason, other than serving people, that made you leave your employment is because you really wanted time to serve God. Currently, you're running your business as Ruth. That means when I'm with you here, you have closed the business.
Yeah.
So how do you balance this? Because it can also make you not serve more, you get? Because you feel like we close the business for a week, for 3 days. So how does that work for you, and how do you balance that?
I usually tell my customer when I am closing, maybe I am going, I want to be around, and they are very understanding. So I communicate with them, and I usually make sure that I have met what they want. Maybe there is someone who wanted some braids before I go. I make sure I have delivered them before I go. Yeah.
What are beauty products do you sell?
Braids, the accessory. Even I am also doing for if someone have a wedding, I'm delivering the beauty items, accessories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you have learned to balance
Yeah.
and to communicate to your clients.
Yeah.
So for you, because God is at the center, you don't mind closing your business when you need to go for mission, provided you communicate to your customers.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that is very key. You communicate to them, not just closing and you go and they are
you don't know
looking
where
for
you
you.
are.
You are not there.
Yes.
They feel like you are not serious. So I do communicate. I tell them.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is great. I know you don't have time, you're almost closing, but why did you call it a Revival Beauty Shop? Why Revival?
I think I came to know that I came here on earth with a purpose, and when God brought me here on earth, He had a plan for me.
Okay.
So there is a good plan. You know, the Word of God tells us that in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, that I have a good plan for you, the good plan to prosper you, the good plan to bring a future for you. So I found it that God had a plan for me to be in business. So why not call it, because we are living in the end time. So why not call it Revival Beauty Shop, that in this business people gonna be revived.
Wow.
In whatever that they do, they're gonna be revived.
Amazing.
Amen.
It is great to listen to you, Ruth. But our time is it's finished. Maybe you can just say kwaheri to our viewers as we close the program.
I want to say thank you for this moment. I want to encourage the young there that they want to start their business. Don't fear to start. Whatever you have, start with what you have. God gonna bless you, and he gonna take you to places. Allow God to take you under the process, and you shall see the fruit being so good. May God bless you. May God do you good.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ruth. I believe you've loved listening to this soft-spoken lady who is doing business and shining in the marketplace. See you next week. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. Bye for now.